The power of not reacting. A Stoic approach to strength and peace. In a world where everything seems to demand an immediate response, one of the most valuable skills you can develop is the ability to remain unaffected. When someone insults you, cuts you off in traffic, or criticizes you in front of others, how do you react? Do you lash out, try to defend yourself, or let the moment control you? The truth is, your first reaction is often not your best one. Stoicism teaches that real strength isn't about reacting quickly, but about responding wisely. By mastering self-control and silence, you reclaim power over your emotions, your actions, and ultimately your life. Today, we'll explore why choosing not to react is one of the most powerful tools in Stoicism, and how you can use it to develop resilience, confidence, and inner peace. Before we begin, hit the like button below. This isn't just a simple click, it's a commitment to stop tolerating what destroys you. Comment on what resonates with you most. What lesson do you wish you had learned sooner? Share this video with those still trapped in toxic cycles, and most importantly, subscribe now, because what you're about to hear will change how you see others, and more importantly, how you see yourself. 1. The danger of reacting in anger. We've all experienced moments where someone disrespects us, belittles us, or challenges our values. The instinct to react immediately, to argue, defend ourselves, or prove a point, feels almost automatic. But acting out of anger is one of the most destructive things we can do. When we react impulsively, we hand over control to our emotions, often saying or doing things we later regret. The Stoics warn that emotions, especially intense ones like anger, distort our judgment. They cloud our thinking, making us act irrationally. Instead of reacting, pause, observe the situation, acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them dictate your actions. As Epictetus wisely put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By taking control of your reactions, you ensure that your decisions are based on reason, not fleeting emotions. Choosing silence allows for clear thinking, and when you do respond, it comes from a place of wisdom, not impulse. The strength of silence in confrontation. Confrontations can be uncomfortable, whether it's an argument with a partner, a heated discussion at work, or a disagreement with a friend. The urge to defend, explain, or justify yourself can feel overwhelming. But here's the truth. Silence is often the most powerful response. When someone criticizes or provokes you, responding emotionally only escalates the situation. It adds fuel to the fire and makes conflicts spiral out of control. By staying silent, you create a moment of clarity, a space to think and maintain your composure. Silence doesn't mean surrender, it means control. It shows that you are grounded, emotionally strong, and not easily provoked. When you do respond, you can do so calmly, strategically, and with intent. Choosing silence over reaction is not a weakness, it's a sign of emotional mastery. 3. Letting go of the need for approval. Many people seek validation from others, believing that approval equals worth, but relying on external validation is a dangerous trap, one that makes you emotionally vulnerable. When you let others define your value, you give them power over your self-worth. You feel great when people agree with you, but defeated when they don't. Stoicism teaches that your worth is not determined by anyone else's opinion. You are already enough. The next time you feel the urge to explain, justify, or seek validation, resist. Instead, turn inward. Remind yourself that your choices and actions do not require outside approval to be valid. This mindset shift creates true independence. When you stop reacting to the opinions of others, you build a deep, unshakable confidence in yourself. This is the essence of Stoicism, mastery over your inner world rather than dependence on external recognition. 4. When life isn't going your way, stop complaining, start acting. Life is unpredictable. Plans fall apart, obstacles arise, and things don't always go as expected. When faced with setbacks, the common response is frustration, blame, and complaint. But Stoicism teaches that complaining is a waste of energy. It doesn't change the situation, it only prolongs suffering. Instead of reacting with negativity, shift your focus. Control what you can, accept what you can't. Take meaningful action. When you refuse to dwell on frustration and instead focus on solutions, you develop a mindset of strength and resilience. You stop being a victim of circumstance and become the master of your own destiny. Final thoughts. Mastering the art of not reacting. In a world that encourages immediate reactions, those who cultivate patience, silence, and self-control stand apart. Choosing not to react is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. By applying Stoic principles, you will gain emotional discipline, responding wisely instead of reacting impulsively. Develop mental clarity, making decisions based on reason, not emotion. Find inner peace, remaining calm and composed no matter what happens. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Next time you face criticism, frustration, or obstacles, pause. Choose your response wisely. Let your silence and composure be your greatest strength. Complaining only deepens frustration, trapping us in a cycle of negativity. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back and ask yourself, what can I control? When setbacks arise, reacting emotionally often leads to inaction. You get caught up in self-pity, waste energy, and lose sight of the bigger picture. But by choosing silence, you regain control. Instead of feeding frustration, you shift your focus to solutions. Silence allows you to step back, reassess the situation, and develop a plan of action. Remember, the only thing you truly control is how you respond to life's challenges. When you resist the urge to react impulsively, you gain the clarity and composure needed to move forward with purpose. Responding to criticism. Why silence is powerful. Criticism is a part of life. Whether it comes from a friend, a co-worker, or a family member, it can feel personal, even when it's not meant to be. Our natural reaction is to defend ourselves, explain our perspective, or prove the critic wrong. But here's the truth. Criticism is not an attack, it's an opportunity for growth. When you react defensively, you block yourself from learning. Instead of reflecting on the message, you focus on justifying yourself. But silence gives you space to process what's being said. Ask yourself, is there truth in this? The Stoics taught that remaining calm in the face of criticism is a mark of wisdom. Rather than responding with anger or defensiveness, take a moment of silence. If the criticism is valid, use it as a tool for self-improvement. If it's not, let it go. Choosing not to react shows confidence. It proves that you are secure in yourself and don't need validation from others. True strength lies in receiving feedback with grace, maturity, and a willingness to grow. Handling provocation. Keep your power by staying silent. One of the most powerful times to embrace silence is when faced with provocation. We've all experienced moments where someone tries to push our buttons, whether through insults, taunts, or disrespect. The goal of provocation is to provoke a reaction, to pull you into an emotional response. But when you choose not to engage, you take away their power. By refusing to react, you demonstrate control. You show that you are not easily rattled, that your peace of mind is more important than petty conflicts. Silence, in this case, is not passive, it's a statement of strength. When you don't give in to provocation, you remain in control of your emotions, actions, and energy. You walk away with dignity, while the one provoking you is left powerless. In the end, true power lies in restraint. When you master the art of not reacting, you protect your peace, maintain your focus, and rise above the noise. When someone insults, mocks, or tries to provoke you, your emotions may surge, and the urge to retaliate can feel overwhelming. But here's a powerful truth. When someone seeks a reaction from you, don't give it to them. Reacting to provocation hands control of your emotions to someone else. It means they dictate how you feel and respond. But by remaining silent, you keep that power in your own hands. You demonstrate that their words hold no influence over your peace of mind. Choosing not to react is a form of self-mastery. The Stoics taught that true strength lies in remaining unmoved by the opinions and actions of others. When you resist the urge to engage, you show that you are not easily manipulated. You are in control of yourself, not them. The ability to stay silent in the face of provocation is a powerful tool. It allows you to remain composed, intentional, and in command of your own actions. Instead of being reactive, you become thoughtful, choosing your responses based on what serves your highest good. As the Stoics remind us, it's not what happens to us that disturbs us, but how we choose to respond. By practicing silence in challenging moments, you cultivate emotional resilience, inner strength, and a sense of peace that is unaffected by the world around you. So next time you feel the impulse to react, pause. Take a deep breath. Remember that silence is power. Choose to respond with wisdom rather than impulse, and you will find yourself in control, not just of your emotions, but of your entire life. Thanks for being with us. See you in next video.